It's definitely a surreal experience. I mean, you just think about it. I signed committed to the Cavs, which was, a relatively easy decision for me, just the direction that we're going. And then on July 11th, LeBron commits back, and then a month and then some change later, K-Love deal happens, and then I'm overseas, and we're getting new players, and it's just it's crazy. And like I said, it's a surreal experience because all these guys that are on the team now, I've watched them for a long time, whether studying film or just watching countless hours of what they do well. Now I'm happy that I'm on the other side and we're all playing with one another, and I'm looking forward to just the amount of space that's going to be out there. I mean, it's gonna be unreal. Before teams were allowed to load up on us and do different things, but now we have adjustments for all that, and I'm just looking forward to us growing together as a team and just learning each other's spots on the floor and just getting accustomed to playing great team basketball. I mean, I'm okay with learning from my mistakes last year, all the things I did well and all the things I did kind of terrible at the time. I mean, like I said, I am a young guy still figuring it out. I was in the locker room and look around, and somehow I've become the youngest on the team again. It's a it's a weird feeling, but I'm truly appreciative of of what management did this summer and all the pieces that's added, because it's just going to make my job that much easier. And regardless of what people were saying, how my role is going to change and all the scoring. I mean, I only did the scoring because I was asked to do it. I mean, I had to do it in order for us to be in the best possible place to win. And changing my role is not necessarily changing. I'm going to continue to be myself, but now that we have other great players, it just creates more space and opportunity for me to make other people better. And that's how I look at it, as an opportunity for me to grow as a player and as a point guard and be who I feel like I'm destined to be, and that's just a complete point guard. This past summer was just such a big summer for me in terms of just learning the nuances of the game and getting true appreciation and getting the love back for it. Playing on a team that had so many great players and so many great pieces. I felt like I definitely belonged in that environment, and that's something that I was truly appreciative of every single day. And I know all those guys on the USA team can see it. Learning from them every single day, playing with Stephen Curry, playing with James Harden, playing with Anthony Davis, guys that I could throw the ball to at any given moment, but also, always remembering who I am, which is making plays, getting in the paint, doing whatever is needed to win. And, that was probably the best experience of my life thus far, just from growing personally and as a basketball player. I truly appreciate that opportunity that Coach K afforded and USA afforded me.
LeBron has typically played with point guards who played off the ball quite a bit. He did for the past 4 years, where he was handling a lot. What do you think you bring to a role if you're going to be playing off the ball, maybe more so than you have previously?
I'll be ready to shoot every single time. I'll be ready to shoot every single time. If I'm off the ball, I'll be ready to shoot. But I mean, it's whatever it takes. Like I said, whatever it takes to win. Obviously he's the greatest player playing our game right now. So if he's on the ball, like I said, I'll be ready to shoot. But if I'm on the ball, then my job is to get everybody involved and make plays.